Welcome, everyone, to the X Match game. That's right, it's a holiday-themed game show featuring a panel of holiday celebrities and two willing and able contestants hoping to win a fabulous holiday-themed prize. I'm your host, the ghost of Christmas Past. What year? 1986. Look at me. We still have music in the background. I love that. It's gone. We have a fantastic show for you tonight. I'm so excited, and you should be too. I mean, I'm not that excited. I am a ghost. So, yeah, dead. But we're going to start off by bringing out our wonderful panel of holiday figures. We're in for such a treat. Let's just see here. There we go. We're in for such a treat tonight. Let's bring out our first holiday celebrity. She is so special that if you disagree with her, it'll make her cry. Please welcome Susan Snowflake.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I just want to be clear that I'm not a flake. I'm smart, you know. I got a degree.
In what?
School.
Well,
Where
that
else
checks
do you
out.
get a degree?
I heard that you had 0 degrees. Get it? Because it's cold, you're snow. Okay, anyway.
I get it.
But
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, did I offend you? I'm sorry. If I offended you, please don't cancel me.
Oh, what are you going to say? That I'm icy? Ugh.
That was on the list, but all right. Thank you so much for joining us, Susan. Our next celebrity from the holiday panel coming up, she is an author of no less than 50 of your favorite Hallmark holiday movies. Please welcome Mary N. Bright.
Hi, hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, Mary, thank you so much for joining us. Just real quick, about how many of those 50 movies were about a guy who turned out to be Santa Claus?
Oh gosh, I should probably be a little honest with you. So I've written 50 Hallmark movies. 3 of them have made it to the Hallmark Channel. So yes, it's very competitive. It's very competitive.
Yeah. Is it? Because I feel like they greenlight just about everything.
No, not at all. Super competitive. There's one guy who writes most of them. Yeah, He's kind of a jerk, but I don't have any Santa Claus in mine. No.
Well, that's an interesting take on holiday films. I look forward to hearing more about that, Mary. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Now, our next holiday celebrity coming to the panel, he was not that good this year. In fact, he was very naughty. Please welcome Little Robbie from the Naughty List.
Hi, everybody. I'm just here to clear my name, be super upfront. Like, look, I got a halo. How could I be on the naughty list? Like, did I steal Sarah's candy in the playground? Yeah, but she has cooties. Did I, forge my mom's signature on her report card? She was drunk and couldn't do it. Did I tell the Russian government that Brittany Griner had weed? Maybe, but she was holding out. So whose fault is that?
Yikes. Robbie, you are very naughty. I have itemized issues with everything you've done, but we'll get to it. I thought I wasn't going to get more upset, and the last one was by far the worst. That was, wow, really, really bad. All right, the next holiday celebrity joining our panel. Oh, we're all wishing him so well because it's newly sober dad who's trying not to drink this holiday season.
Hi, everybody. I had a little bit too much fun on Thanksgiving, so I'm trying something new, which is fun. It's going well. It's just Snapple.
Yeah. How you feeling, Dad? You doing okay? You gonna make it through this?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just found out the whole in-law gang is coming. The whole in-law gang is coming. Every single one of them.
Yikes. Luckily, when I was alive, it was the 1980s. And for breakfast, we would have alcohol. And for lunch, more alcohol with a little bit of cocaine. I remember I went on a bender one time with Shadow Stevens and Chuck Woolery, and I got chlamydia. Anyway, the next celebrity joining our holiday panel, oh, he has a lot to answer for because he is the professional agent of Krampus, the holiday demon. Please welcome Quimius Prixton.
It is I, Quimius Brixton, procurer of spookies and ookies. And yes, I am the official representative of Krampus, who, as we know, has had an interesting year. It's been a bit lean this year, Ghost, if I may call you Ghost.
It is my first name.
Excellent. I was
are
right.
You also a demon?
No.
Okay, you just talk like that. That's cool. I understand. All right, the next person joining the holiday panel, she's the reason for the season. That's right. All of this is her fault. Please welcome the Virgin Mary.
Hi, that's me.
Oh, you're so lovely, Mary. Look how nice you look.
Well,
You're
thank
glowing.
you. I try. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I just said you're glowing.
Oh, yeah, any day now.
Oh, I pray that it goes well, but I know it won't. All right. The final person joining our holiday panel of celebrities is, sorry, Mary, the real reason for the season. That's right. Her loving is what keeps this man going the 364 days a year we don't care about him. It's Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus, MC.
Oh no, am I getting Scrooged again? What are you doing here? I thought I was okay this time.
No. This isn't a Scrooge thing. They found a much better looking ghost for that one. No. This is the game show you said you would do, dear. Remember?
No, but good morning, everyone. Did someone say breakfast?
Ooh, oh, sorry, Dad. I'm sure that's very upsetting to you.
Been
but
there.
Thank you so much. So,
I'm
Mrs.
ready
Claus.
to go.
Yikes. Okay. All right. Well, that's our celebrity panel. Now let's bring out our two contestants. The first one is a hilarious stand-up comedian who's best known for her name that sounds like an animal and an STD. It's Bunny Thumbeless.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you hope to get out of this?
Absolutely nothing. I just hope it doesn't take anything away from me, is my hope.
Well, I promise you will get nothing. I can at least promise that. And our next and final contestant is a stand-up comedian who's best known for having a name that's not an animal and another name that's not an STD-sounding name. It's John Nagel.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, John. How are you today? And thank you so much for being here.
A pleasure. I better win that cutlet.
I'm so glad you're here. I know you're a big fan of all things retro and game shows, and I'm both of those. So,
fantastic.
Excellent. All right, we're going to start off. We have John going first. So, John, listen up, and celebrities, start thinking of your best answer to the... Oh, you get to choose A or B. Would you like A or B for this first round, John?
I will take A.
A. Good choice. All right, here we go. Listen up, celebrities. Kanye West is in trouble again. His opinions have put him on the naughty list. So naughty that Santa is going to bring him blank. All right, celebrities, start writing down your answers. Writing them down or putting them into your phone, I don't care. There are technically no rules. Sometimes we have filler music, but today we don't, so I'm just going to talk to you. It's been a rough year for me. The other ghosts say I can't come around anymore. It's because I have too many friends who are alive. Ghosts are racist. All right, looks like everybody's written down their answers. All right, John, what is your best answer to Kanye West is in trouble again? His viewpoints have put him on the naughty list. So naughty that Santa is gonna bring him what?
Knockoff British Knights from Payless Shoe Source.
Some knockoff British knights. They're called European bishops or something. Yes, that's a great answer. I love that. All right, let's go through our holiday figures here. Susan Snowflake, what did you write down? We're looking for knockoff British knights. Susan Snowflake? Well, she might have gotten offended and left. That's a very possible thing with snowflakes.
She can be targeted class, but doesn't get a timeout. I see the double standards here. Okay.
All right, Robbie. Well, then what did you write down? Did you write down knockoff British knights?
Okay, I didn't, because Kanye West is someone who deserves to be on the naughty list. He said so many awful bad things, and all I ever did was know what happened to JonBenet Ramsey. He didn't tell anybody. Is that so bad? So no, instead, I tried to write down my answer, but I just kept coming out as coal, and I don't really know why I keep getting coal. It doesn't make sense.
Well, you deserve it. All right, sorry, not a match. All right, Mary and Bright, you're a writer, so I'm sure you wrote down something wonderful. We're looking for knockoff sneakers.
I put death.
That's right. That's what we're all asking for him to get this year. We certainly would like Kanye to not be here anymore. Sorry, not a match, but a correct answer in our souls. Speaking of souls, does Krampus have a soul, Quimius?
Well, it's actually interesting you should ask, because the reason Krampus has had such a hard time this season is because he's fallen prey to a similar issue as our Mr. Ye, who... Well, it should have been a cakewalk when I sent Krampus on the Alex Jones show. Just some red meat for the fans right around Thanksgiving, you know. But, yes, well, we know how these things go. So I have a special insight. And the whole soul issue, I think that's a question we'll forever be debating, Ghost.
Yes, absolutely. And forever's a long time. I should know. I'm dead.
Do you count as a soul, technically?
I'm technically a spirit. We don't like to say soul because of the religious connotation. You can still get canceled after death.
Thank you for the world building.
You're welcome. We're looking for knockoff sneakers, Quimius. What did you write down?
I said, actually, do I get credit for matching with Miss Mary?
Did you write down death?
I said Santa will bring him out to a quiet place and quote unquote leave him there.
Oh, I do love that answer. Unfortunately, it's not a match, but it's a match for how I feel in my heart. So thank you for that.
Zounds!
Zounds indeed. God's wounds. All right, Virgin Mary, you're a ticking time bomb about to just drop that baby any day now. We're looking for knockoff sneakers. What did you write down?
You know, sometimes when you're not sure what you did wrong, what happens to me at least, maybe Kanye can relate. Whatever it was, unexpected pregnancy.
Unexpected pregnancy. Oh, let's hope not, because he should not have any more children. It's bad enough he's got the 2 or 3 that he has. I don't know. All right, not a match and a terrifying idea. For his 4 kids. Oh, Bunny, no, please no. All right, newly sober dad. I know you're white knuckling it till the end of this. What did you write down? We're looking for knockoff sneakers.
Well, I didn't want to throw people off, but I have been throwing back some of these holiday mocktails. This is eggnog.
Cheers, Daddy.
Cheers, lady. Okay. So I've been going through my mind, and I just can't get away from some Christmas punch. Would that work for Kanye? Christmas punch?
Yes, we would all like to punch him in the face. That sounds like a thing we would all like.
Woo!
Unfortunately, not a match, but a great answer, Dad. All right, Mrs. Claus. What did you write down, dear? We're looking for knockoff sneakers, something I'm sure you know nothing about. I'm sure you only get the finest brands.
Designer of bust, baby.
I bet you do.
Just speaking from personal experience, I just know it doesn't matter if you're naughty or nice. Santa is just really bad at giving things anyway. So he doesn't, he's bad at giving, only receiving. Anyway,
I don't know what either of those mean.
We know, sweetie. It's okay.
She is 12.
Anyway.
What'd you write down, Mrs. Claus?
So, I think that Kanye was so bad. Santa gave him Hanukkah because we all know how much he loves that. Santa can actually kick people out of Christmas. Did you know that?
Wait. What's Christmas?
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll find out. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Well, unfortunately, we did get a message from Susan Snowflake, and she was so offended that she did flake on us. So, as expected. Unfortunately, no matches for John in this first round, but we still have 2 more to go. So, better luck next time. All right, Bunny Themelis, this next round is for you. Listen up. You're going to be looking for your best answer to this. Lindsay Lohan is back with her popular Christmas movie, Falling for Christmas. It's so popular, they've already greenlit a sequel called Falling for Blank. Celebrities, write down your best answers. Lindsay Lohan is back with her new fantastic hit movie, Falling for Christmas. They've greenlit a sequel. It's called Falling for Blank. I watched that movie and I realized that Lindsay Lohan was an important part of so many people's childhoods. But who can I talk about? I mean, I grew up liking Joan Collins. All right. Looks like everybody's written down an answer. All right. Bunny Themelis, Lindsay Lohan's back with her movie Falling for Christmas. So popular, they've already greenlit the sequel. It's called Falling for This.
It's actually Falling for Purim, which is, a Jewish holiday where you can get drunk and dress up in costumes. It doesn't get a lot of press.
Yeah, that's true.
It's good times. It's really fun times. It's really
Falling for Purim. That's right. That sounds fantastic, and I would watch every second of that. All right, Merry and Bright, I know you didn't write this one, but I did hear that it's pretty popular. You ever written anything similar to Falling for Christmas, which is just overboard, but in the winter?
So I sort of, I think why the Hallmark Channel is maybe not thrilled with some of my scripts. They're a little on the darker side of Christmas, they're always so happy-go-lucky. Sometimes Christmas isn't always so happy. So, they don't always end up happy in real life. So that's why I wrote death in the first thing. And,
How do most of your movies end?
Well, sometimes they end in a trailer park and they don't save the day. They don't save the Christmas tree farm, but that's okay. They don't afford a Christmas tree. That's all right. Maybe a fire burns down the Christmas tree farm. It's okay. Yeah. So they're based on real life, but it's all good.
Yikes. Everyone
ends up happy and has, eggnog. Am I right, newly sober dad? It's all good. It's all good.
Awesome. Well, what did you write down? We're looking for Falling for Purim. What did you write down, Mary?
Falling for Pilk. You know that commercial where she has Pepsi and milk,
Yeah, that is true. A very popular drink from the 1950s that is for some reason back now. Pilk. It is Pepsi and milk. Made
throwing
famous,
a little
by
vodka. I heard it's good.
All right. Newly sober.
She did that all the time on Laverne.
That's exactly. That was Laverne's drink of choice if you're as old as me or Mary. All right. Newly sober dad, what did you write down? We're looking for Purim.
Well, at first I just put down eggnog. But then when I read the label and what I'm drinking, I'm just going to switch it up to a little bit of Irish eggnog, folks. I think Daddy's off the wagon. Let's get this party going. Mrs. Claus, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Get on my level.
I'm
Yeah,
on the
Irish
fourth
as a
floor.
prefix. Irish as a prefix is not a great sign for people looking to maintain sobriety, but not the correct answer, but something Lindsay Lohan I'm sure would love because of her substance abuse issues.
She's part of our people. She's part of our
Yeah,
people.
she certainly is, yes. Robbie, you were on the naughty list, but let's see if you can get on the right side of God and Santa alike. We're looking for Purim. What'd you write down?
Okay, I'm going to make my case now to get off the naughty list. I'm going to make some promises. I promise I'm going to stop stealing candy from babies. I promise I'm going to stop trying to get them to reboot Scary Movie and say it's an underrated classic. And I promise that I'm going to stop doing my homework at last second. And that's why I wrote down Purim, because I came up with that beforehand, before she said it.
Of course you did. Yes, yes. And I believe you because you're a good boy who would
exactly.
never
Look at the
lie.
halo. See, I
That's
don't
right.
deserve the naughty list.
All right. I guess technically then that's a point for Bunny, even though I'm a little suspect as to how it came about. Quimius Prixton. Yes. I don't know if you have anything to do with other holidays, but we're looking for Purim.
Well, it's funny you should ask me that because there's a bit of a story attached to it. If I may use this moment, I share something with Mrs. Lohan.
Oh.
Is that I too was guilty of falling for the elusive allure of fame, at too young an age.
And did you also become Muslim for a little while?
Only for about 5 minutes, but you know what I am for life as a publicist. So if I may, I'd like to play Krampus's official apology on the air.
Certainly, please. Yes, we've been waiting for
I
it.
certainly hope this lands.
Mm.
Okay, so this is Krampus, and yeah, I'm so apologizing if you got offended at me speaking my truth or something like this. Yeah, that is good.
Wow, that was heartfelt, Quimius Prixton. Very heartfelt.
It's just who he is, Ghost. It's
Yes.
just who he is.
I
A
felt
great
the kiss
apology.
that generally means that it wasn't forgiven.
Yeah, probably. Well, you wouldn't know. All right, not an answer, but a great apology. Virgin Mary, what did you write down? We're looking for Purim, something you probably know a little bit about.
I do. It was my second choice. My favorite personally is Passover.
Sure,
So
sure.
I thought
yes.
maybe it could be Christmas. Sounds like it might be some kind of holiday, maybe like one of the more minor ones. Next to Passover, which I'm sure will be the most popular holiday forever.
It
Is anyone
sure
have a place
will.
I can stay? Can I like stay with anybody?
I'm a ghost. We don't really hold property. We'll get back to that. Mrs.
Everything around
Claus,
me.
what did you write down, dear? We're looking for falling for Purim.
You know, me, Lindsay, and Krampus did karaoke the other night together.
Nice.
We all sang that Christmas classic, I'll Be Drunk for Christmas.
Nice.
Ew.
How did that night end?
I don't know, but I woke up in Krampus's bed with Lindsay Lohan, so don't tell the mister.
Ooh,
He thinks
you got
I was at book
Krampus.
club.
Ooh, you got the Krampus and the fire crotch. All right, but we are looking for Purim. What did you write down, my friend?
Well, so initially I thought the obvious sequel was going to be a Parent Trap, but then I realized that it's going to be Falling for Hanukkah because that makes most sense.
Yes, of course. Yes, Hanukkah again. Very
This
good. Yes.
counts.
Yeah,
This counts.
It doesn't, because Hanukkah and Purim are two
Count.
different things. Yeah, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sure you're not used to being told no, being who you are, but no, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
Santa tells me no all the time, and I tell it to shove it up his stocking.
Yes, problems in the North Pole. Yeah. All right, I think that was everybody. All right, we're going to move on to round 2 here with Bunny in the lead with 1 point. John, since you are behind, you will be going first in this second round. Once again, you can choose A or B. You're muted, John. You are muted.
Sorry about that. I will take B this time, Ghost.
That's right. A did not treat you so well. Let's go with B. Let's see if anyone's willing to cheat to give you a point this time. All right, here we go. B. Donald Trump is back on Twitter just in time for the holidays. His first tweet wasn't really in the spirit. Instead of Merry Christmas, he tweeted Merry blank. Write down your best answer, celebrity. Donald Trump is back on Twitter in time for the holidays.
You know,
first tweet.
I'm just in a retro mood. So
Yeah?
I'm just going to say Kofifi.
Oh, Kofifi, great answer. I love that. Yes. Merry Kofifi to us all. We still don't know what it is. Very good. All right, John, we're looking for Kofifi. Let's see here. Newly sober dad. I'm sure Trump has driven you into a blind alcoholic rage several times. We're looking for Kofifi. Oh my.
Like I said, it's fun, everybody. She should have kept her mouth shut. Mary should have kept her mouth shut. That's what she should have done. That's what she should have done. And everything would have been fine. This is fun. This is fun.
Yeah, Mary Trump, the only person who's ever spoken ill of Donald Trump, of course. The only person who's ever had a problem with anything he's ever done.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof? That's just what.
Fun fact, today or yesterday, Candace Owens came out against Donald Trump publicly because he was mean to her.
Newly sober dad, I just want to say I care about you, man, and I don't like to see what you're doing to yourself right now.
I frankly don't like to see it either. We're here now. My in-laws are like an hour away, and this is how you get through it, man. But you know.
I know.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
girl.
we know.
Hey, girl. Oh, am I right?
Yikes. Sensing a real love connection brewing here. Mrs.
Where's my
Claus,
bottle?
we're looking for Kofifi. What did you write down, Mrs. Claus?
Obviously, it was Merry tax season, hashtag never gonna get him.
That's right. It took us 6 years to take a look, and he's still bitching about it. All right. Not a match, but unfortunately, maybe the only reason he'll ever go to prison. We'll see. Mary, I know we're talking about a lot of things you don't understand, people who you don't know who they are, but Donald Trump is a mean man. He's like someone who won't let you stay at an inn, even though he owns the inn, and you paying for it wouldn't actually affect him. He just wants to be a dick because he's like, you're not from here, so go back to where you're from. So we're looking for what he would say when he tweets about it. What would he say? Mary, what, Mary?
Well, contrary to popular belief, and even though it doesn't make much historical sense or biblical sense at all, me and my family know a lot about Donald Trump, and we approve of everything he says. So I did have an instinct to write Kofifi.
Oh, very nice. Excellent.
I don't know what that means, but I don't think any of you do either.
We don't,
So?
no. I think it had something to do with he knew COVID existed before it was public. That's all.
I think my son is supposed to turn water into that. We'll see.
He was on the toilet when he tweeted it, as I remember.
Yes, he was on the toilet. All right, Mary, finally a match for John. The score is now tied. Very good. Thank you so much. Who do we have left? We have Quimius Brixton yet to give his answer. Quimius, we're looking for Mary Kofifi. What did you write down?
Well, I tried a little wordplay, Ghost. You see, the word Mary, it has many different connotations. I believe these are called homophones, words that sound the same, but, well, frankly, they're not the same word.
True.
It's delightful. But I changed the word Mary to the word Mary so that I could say, marry me and lie helpless beneath my clammy bulk upon a fortnight.
Yeah, something he has said to no less than 3 women. Yes, thank you. So, unfortunately, not a match, but a real thing he has definitely said.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Quimius.
I have the footage.
Yeah. Oh, Mary and Bright. We're looking for Kofifi. What did you write down, my studious and and dark friend.
I would just like to say that Quinius thinks a lot like me because I changed the Mary to marry me as well. But mine, I changed it to marry me, Rudy Giuliani.
Yes. Careful. His
We like
farts
him
can
too.
give you COVID. Yes. Not a right answer, but a good answer. Yes. He'll marry anyone who loves him, and Rudy is still on that list for some reason. Speaking of lists,
great.
straight from the naughty list is Robbie, you bad little boy. We're looking for Kofifi. What a shame for you to grow up in a world where Donald Trump has been such a central figure in your life for all of your life.
So I've been informed by my legal counsel, Hannah F. from Language Arts, that my participation here is not helping my case and that maybe my anonymous cyberbullying has been linked to the death of Betty White. Who can say? So all I'm going to say is that I plead the fifth.
Okay, plead the fifth. I have to say, the ghosts were very excited when Betty White showed up. She is a laugh riot, but not a correct answer, I'm so afraid. But we are tied now.
You know,
We
Ghost,
are-
Robbie's just the sort of child that Krampus likes to carry off in a bag.
See, people like me. Take that,
He'll-
Mom.
He likes to
And
do that. He'll
Dad.
just take a child and he'll say, well, I'll take this one. And he'll go off with it in a bag.
Hey, don't talk about your dad. Dads have a tough job too. It's
That's
hard on
true.
us. This is the hardest time of year for us, and people don't talk about it. I'm here for that.
It is actually the
Personally-
hardest time for
Dad.
everyone.
I don't think Robbie's that bad. I just think he's super creative and he probably doesn't have a good teacher in school who's not realizing that he needs to learn in a different way. So
Oh.
Robbie, I'm sorry. You sound really smart and probably
you.
are very creative.
Thank
and
you.
You just need to take that creative energy though and use it in a good way and not in a naughty way. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, you'll wind up like me. Or so I've
Yeah.
been told.
No, there's a lot of excellent teachers out there, and sometimes they're just too overworked and they don't get paid enough and they don't have time to recognize when you're a really smart, creative kid. But
true.
you need to, tone it down a little, help your parents, take that energy. Maybe you need to do a school play.
Maybe you should stop talking with lips that big.
Okay.
Wow.
You don't have to
Naughty.
be cool.
Naughty and cruel. Wow. Someone is getting coal in his stocking. It's my stocking, and I'm going to beat him with it. All right. So we are tied at 1-1. So, Bunny, you have a chance to pull ahead here at the end of this second round. All right. Listen up, celebrities. Everyone wants a PlayStation 5, but they're still so hard to come by. To make up for it, Sony is releasing at a discounted price the all-new Blank Station. Everybody wants a PlayStation 5, but they're still so hard to come by. So to make up for the lack of them in stores, Sony is offering at a discounted price it's the Blank Station. Celebrities, write down your best answers. I unfortunately can't play video games, but as a ghost, I can control some machines. Next time your vibrator's acting weird, ladies, that's just me trying to be friends.
Thanks, Ghost.
You're welcome.
I don't know what that means.
You're 12. You shouldn't.
And that's why you're pregnant.
Yeah, you got it the bad way too. You didn't even get to have fun with it. All right, looks like
Wait,
everybody's
is it supposed to be fun?
not according to people who follow you.
Yeah, okay,
but-
that's I just checking. I was checking.
Yeah. According to most people, unfortunately not, but they are wrong. All right, let's see what the best answer is. Bunny, everyone wants a PlayStation 5, but they're still so hard to come by. To make up for this, Sony has released at a discounted price the Blank Station. What is it?
It is the Kid Station, and because they're doing a kid and play nostalgia.
Kid Station, that's right. Was he
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
with the tall hair or the other one?
He
I
was the
can't
other
remember.
one.
He was
Yeah.
the other one. Okay,
They
so
both
we're
did
look-
that dance. They both did the dance.
That's true. They certainly did. All right, we're looking for Kid Station. Let's see here. Dad, you're wasted. Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
did you
Is it
write-
ready for or is it presents?
No, not yet, Dad. You still got like 2 more weeks.
Oh dear.
Um,
Really?
did you-
Oh. This is gonna be fun, everybody. We got some fun times. We got some drinks. Everybody, who's drinking tonight? Anybody? Hey, Mrs. Claus.
Somebody take his keys, please. All right, we're looking for kid. Did you write down anything? And was it kid?
I would love. My favorite station is the Fuzzy Naval Station.
So orange juice and what is it? Orange juice and I don't even know what's in a fuzzy navel.
What?
I
don't
stopped
know what's in it.
asking what's in my drinks. I just drink them.
That sounds fair. I'm not mad at that. Sorry, not a match, Dad. Feel free to go back to sleep. We know you're just resting your eyes. All right, Quimius Prixton, also a fan of imbibing here. I can see what we're looking for here, and what you may have written down may be different, but we're looking for something Krampus knows a lot about, and that's kids.
Absolutely. He knows how many of them you can fit in a bag. And sometimes he's like, I don't even care if he's naughty or not. Just give me some children, put them in this bag, and I'll be on my way.
He sounds brilliant. He really just turned his kink into a career, which I appreciate. I do appreciate.
He's a man of simple passions, which you have to respect in this complicated age.
Yeah, he just wants to beat children with reeds. What's wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong with that. It's a trick question.
Not a dang thing wrong with that. Not a dang thing.
That's right.
Oh,
What'd you write
Dad.
down, Quimius? We're looking for kid.
I actually know quite a bit about this because the answer is related to a client of mine. In addition to Krampus, I could also get you, for instance, a basilisk. Or I could get you the killer snowman from Jack Frost, not the one with Michael Keaton, but the really shitty one that came out a year before that. I could also get you Richard Dreyfuss. But
Mr.
today,
Holland.
You don't know what I know about Richard Dreyfuss. But this is actually a client of mine. What Sony is doing is they're now putting out something called a very spooky crustacean. Oh.
That sounds scary and delicious. And also
it can be both. It can be two things, as they say.
That's true, which crabs and most crustaceans are. They're
Hashtag it can be
disgusting.
two things. Yes.
Yeah. Not a match, but thank you, Quimius. A great answer. All right, Mrs. Claus, we're looking for something that I don't think that you have any of. Kids. Is that true? You and Santa never had children?
Nah, as he says, all the children in the world is his children. Which is funny because I didn't sign up to be a fucking stepmother. But whatever.
Oh man, so many layers to this. Okay. What did you write down? We're looking for kid. What did you write down?
I'd probably get in trouble for saying this because it might put the North Pole out of business. But the Imagination Station.
Oh, yes. Something children
Boys are
once
not
had.
needed to have fun. Did you know that? You could just use your imagination.
That's
Like
true.
usually I imagine I'm not at the North Pole. I'm in fucking Cabo with tequila and
Yeah.
a really attractive man that
Very
I'm licking
good.
salt off of. But I'm
Unfortunately,
here freezing my ass off with a fat man with billions of children that are mine.
Oh, Mrs. Claus, you're getting to that part of the night, aren't you? Oh boy. Well,
Come
speaking
to
about
waves, I'll
having.
be back to happy drunk by the next round, I promise.
Okay, good. Excellent, excellent. Speaking of kids you weren't expecting to have, Mary, what we're looking for is kid. What did you write down?
I need just 1 second. Sorry. I was refilling.
Oh, oh Jesus. I mean, somebody.
Yeah, the baby's turned all my bodily fluids into wine, so I just kind of have a constant,
You're a samovar of a person, aren't you? You're just
Yeah.
a walking carafe. But what did
If
you
I
write down?
stick
We're
some
looking.
fruit up there, it's sangria.
Oh, no. Ay. What did you write down, Mary, my dear? We're looking for kid.
Well, I don't know what a PlayStation is, so I just picked one of the items from my Christmas list. Frankincense station.
Oh, frankincense station. A very useful
Yeah,
gift to someone who has recently given birth in a barn.
It's actually called Dr. Frankincense Station. Sorry.
Doctor, thank you. Yes, Bunny, of course, has some for which purposes. All right, Robbie from the naughty list. You're a bad one. You've apparently known who murdered some good ones and didn't say anything and stolen things from others. We're looking for Kid.
Yeah, I know all about PlayStation. Yeah, playing's what you do with your friends at recess. So the next one obviously is going to be what I do at recess, which is the Alone on the Asphalt with the Bugs and the Magnifying Glass station.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
God.
That's going to be fun. It's going to sell. Who needs that? Or Fred?
Whenever they come to do the podcast about all the people you end up killing, I hope we all get interviewed for it. Not a correct answer. And
if we're not victims, Ghost,
I'm already dead. So
there's only one victim here. It's me.
I believe that.
Yes. We thought Susan Snowflake was gone. Apparently her ghost lives on. All right, last one. Merry and Bright. We're looking for Kid. I know these Hallmark movies sometimes feature an adorable multiracial child with big teeth. I don't know how you feel about kids, though.
No, that's too funny. No kids in my scripts and movies. Yeah, no, too annoying.
Better off. Yeah, agreed. What did you write down?
I wrote TV Station 6, and what that is it's a TV from the 70s with little rabbit ears with Reynolds wrap on it, and you only get that one station.
That's right. And you got to get up and click it. You got to get up and you got to click it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Unfortunately, no matches for Bunny in this round. So we're still tied at 1-1. That's right. As we move into this final round of play. All right. We're going to have Bunny go first this round. Bunny, please choose A or B.
B.
B it is. Baking shows are more popular than ever. They're bringing all sorts of new ideas to the table, including a sexy twist on the Great British Baking Show called the Great British Blanking Show. Write down your best answers. Baking shows are more popular than ever. They're bringing all sorts of new ideas to the table, including a sexy twist on the popular Great British Baking Show called the Great British Blanking Show. British people do have sex, even though most of them are homely at best. One thing you learn after death is you should be having more sex. You think you're not good enough. You think you feel uncomfortable naked.
No.
When you're dead, you'll have wished you had more sex.
No. That's the opposite of everything you should do.
Yeah. Unless you're one of those, then stay home and think about other
God's
people having
chosen
sex
people.
and get mad about it.
God's chosen people.
All right, looks like everybody's written down their answers. Let's see. Mary and Bright, let's start with you this time. Oh, no, we got to get the answer from Bunny, of course. Yeah, duh. Bunny Themelis, what do you think? They put a sexy new twist on the Great British Baking Show. It's called the Great British Wedding Show.
Well, we have to keep the alliteration. So, of course, it's going to be the Great British Boning Show.
The Great British Boning Show. I love that. I would tune in and watch. That sounds like a fantastic.
Than banging is.
Yeah, it's a little. Yeah, exactly. Banging is so violent. Boning is post-mortem. Great. All right. So let's see what everybody's had. Mary and Bright were looking for boning. If I had a nickel, what did you write down, Mary?
That's awesome. I didn't write that. I didn't go with the alliteration. You think I would because I'm an author, right?
Yeah.
But I went with, when I was there in England a few times, the thing that I thought was really cool is they have open carry with drinking there. And so I went with the Great British Drinking Show. So, because that would be fun.
That would be fun. There's a few people here who would love that. Yes. Unfortunately, not a match.
Yeah, there's open container there.
Yeah. You can like go outside. You can go to a bar and then you can go to the park and drink your drink. And so how fun would it be if it was like the Great British Baking Show, but you're drinking while you're baking? That would be so
Ooh.
fun.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. We said drinking and it woke up Dad. Dad, we're looking for boning. What did you write down? You've done it at least once because you're a dad.
I'm just having a little coffee here, a little Irish coffee. Oh, it's so strong and so good. You guys might not know this, but I'm a pretty big Harry Potter fan. So my British vernacular
I
is
intuited
pretty
that.
You did. Oh, that's right. That's right. Who said that?
Because I
The Great British Snogging Show. Did I get it? Is that the correct term? Snogging?
That means
Yes.
making out. Yes, that is making out in the British vernacular. Yes,
Mrs.
very
Claus, did I
good.
get that right? Is it snogging?
oh
I don't speak British. The fuck you think I am?
oh
That was my only move. Dang it.
She's for all children and all people, but she doesn't like British slang. Mrs. Claus, you don't speak British. I understand. What did you write down, Mrs. Claus? We are looking for boning.
Wow. Buddy, I'm just not as classy as you. Like, you're just so classy and like put together. I'm just not on your level.
Oh, she's getting sad.
Because I wrote Great British Banging Show.
Oh, so close, so close. A semantic difference, but unfortunately
about
not a
me.
match. Yes, unfortunately, this whole game is actually just semantics. So unfortunately, we can't give it to you. Very good, Mrs. Claus. Quimius Brixton, we're looking for boning. What did you write down, my demonic supporter of demon friends?
I think we're all always looking for boning, Ghost. If you know what I'm talking
Not
about,
all of us.
that
no.
people want to have sex, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, I do have merchandise. Well, you can buy my super spooky skull goblet. You can also buy my costume jewelry, which I also call my rings of power. And you can now buy this cute little mascot, Ookie the Ghost. He'll be with you through the whole year, not just Christmas, making every day a fright. And I thought I'd let
That's so
Ookie answer this one. So
Please.
it's the Great British, say it with me, Ookie, the Boobiesing Show.
Boobiesing show? Yes, a verb that definitely exists. The boobiesing show. Yes, not a match, but a
Ookie.
great answer.
Oh,
And
Ookie.
I'll take 10. Thank you. All right, Mary, we're looking for something that you know nothing about. It's boning is what we're looking for. What did you write down, Virgin Mary?
I do just want to stick in there. The Holy Ghost is free and will also always be with you and answer your questions. Anyway, what I wrote was abstaining.
That's right. Yes. Yes. The Great British Abstaining Show. Yes. Great. A
Dinner.
great idea. Yes. I'm sure people would, for some reason, love that.
I would love
But
it.
not a match. All right, Robbie from the naughty list. You shouldn't know anything about this, so I hope you wrote down nothing. We're
Yeah.
looking for boning to
Yeah.
match Bunny.
Yeah, I got you all now. You thought you were smart. If I'm not getting off this naughty list, I'm taking y'all with me. You're trying to make a 7th grader with a full beard talk about sex? What's wrong with you? So it's the Great British Naughty Listing Show. You're all on it now. Ooh, got
That's
it.
right, yeah,
Ooh.
Zing. Yes, unfortunately, not a match. Was that everybody for this round? Did everybody give their answers? Who's left? That everybody? Well, not a match, unfortunately. So we're still tied going into the final round. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do a tiebreaker to see who makes it to the final round here. All right. So the way this is going to work is each of you is going to write down your best answer to this. Okay. And we're going to just do a 1-word answer. Okay. We're going to start with John. All right. Celebrities, write down your best answer to this. Never blank. Never blank. So, John, we're going to see how many points you can get here to try to get out of this tie. And then we'll give Bunny one chance to tie you again or beat you before we go to the bonus round for a wonderful prize. All right, everybody, write down your best answer to never blank. All right, looks like everybody's written it down. John, what do you think is the best answer for never blank?
Drink.
Never drink. All right. That's a thing that some people on this panel have been trying to do. All right, let's see. Did anybody get never drink? Anybody? Let's see. Mrs. Claus, that's one. Anybody else with never drink? We got 1 point for John. He's in the lead with 2 points. What'd you write down, Quimius? Never fart. That is correct. What'd you write down, Robbie? I can't read it. Never F word. Yes, that is a good suggestion. Marion Bright, what did you write down? I can't quite read it. You can tell us.
Never say die.
Never say die. That's good. What did you write down, Mary? Never have sex. Very good. Newly sober dad wrote down a lot of things. Is drinking in there? You got your muted, friend. You're muted, drunk dad. No longer sober dad is drunk, and I don't think he wrote down drink. But John, you are in the lead now with 2 points. All right, Bunny, this is your last chance to either tie or win before the bonus round. All right, listen up, everybody. Write down your best answer to true blank. True blank. This is the hard part of the game where people don't know if they just want to keep making jokes or if they want to help someone win. All right, everybody looks very determined. At least the sober ones do. All right, Bunny Themelis, what is your best answer? True what?
Well, clearly it's True Lies, the Jamie Lee Curtis.
True Lies. That's right. Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Arnold. Yes, that's right. A fantastic movie. Wasn't Raul Julia? No, he wasn't the bad guy. There's someone else was the bad guy. All right. Did anybody write down True Lies? If so, hold up your answer. Goes to Gross and Griffith. Thank you, Robbie. Yes, True Blue, True Lies. You did write down True Lies, Dad. Very good. All right, Dad. Dad with the win. What did you write down, Marion Bright? I can't read it.
True story.
True story. That's right. All right. Wow. Now we're at a tie again with.
I took mine from the prayer. God from God, light from light. True God from True God.
True God from True God. That's right. Oh boy, a Catholic, full and true.
You haven't gotten to the begotten part.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, we're going to do one final chance here. This is the way we're going to do this is each of you is going to pick one person that you're going to try to match exactly. And this is your last chance to win. If you don't get it, then we don't have a bonus round and it's just over. Yeah, that's the way it's going to work. All right. John, pick whatever celebrity you think you will be able to match exactly.
I'm going to go with Mrs. Claus. What's up, girl?
Mrs. Claus. Excellent. Mrs. Claus. Fantastic.
Did I win?
Not yet, dear. All right, Mrs. Claus, you're trying to match what you think John is going to say. Please write down your best answer to evening blank. Evening blank.
Dress.
Ooh, evening dress. All right, John says evening dress. Mrs. Claus, what did you write down? We're looking for dress. What did you write down, dear?
Bam!
Evening dress. You did it. Fantastic. All right, Bunny, this is your last chance. You're either going to match this person, and then I guess you both get a prize. I don't know, or not, and then John wins. Who do you think you will be able to match, Bunny? Who is your celebrity of choice?
I'm gonna go with Virgin Mary.
The Virgin Mary. I love it. Okay. All right.
Technically, I am a virgin.
Yes, little girl named Mary. Please write down your best answer to this. Blank, remember. Blank, remember. She's writing down her answer, which is cool. I thought Mary would probably be illiterate because of the time that it took.
Historically, it's very likely. But I am also in this particular meeting, Caucasian. So like,
Yeah, it's a little, yeah, it's the rules be damned. All right, did you write down, you're writing it down now? I see it. Okay, great. Bunny, what is your answer for blank remember?
Don't.
Don't remember. That's what Mrs. Claus and Dad are trying to do tonight. Don't remember. All right, Mary, we're looking for don't.
well, I went with the one entity that I know will always remember everything, and that's God.
Oh, God, remember. Yes, that's right. Correct answer if you believe in him, but unfortunately not a match. Bunny, I'm so sorry. You are not going to make it to the bonus round. My apologies to you. John, congratulations. Welcome to the bonus round, which plays exactly like the round we just did because we had to do 2 tiebreakers. All right, John, pick the celebrity that you think you will be able to match perfectly for this final round and a bonus prize.
Look, man, she brought me to the dance twice. Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, Mrs. Claus. That's right. Drink with the girl who brought you. Yeah, Mrs. Claus, a party animal and a real looker. All right, Mrs. Claus, John, start thinking about your best answers to this. Silver blank. Silver blank. Write down your best answer. And when she's done writing it down, John, I'll ask her your opinion. And did you write it down? You're done? All right. John, what do you think is the best answer to silver blank for all the money and prizes?
Bells.
Silver bells, a very good holiday answer. Mrs. Claus, we are looking for bells. What did you write down?
Almost silver balls.
Another, not a match, but an interesting glimpse into the sex life that you and Santa apparently sometimes share.
These nuts.
I said nothing.
These nuts.
If I don't remember it, it doesn't count.
That's exactly right. That's why Dad is drinking.
Delightful.
Well, unfortunately, nobody's going to win this fabulous prize, which was a lifetime supply of Tic Tacs. So I'm so sorry, John. You'll have to buy your own Tic Tacs. But I would like to thank our 2 wonderful contestants today, John Nagel and Bunny Themelis. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And for all of the members of our celebrity panel, Mary and Bright, Robbie from the Naughty List, Krampus's agent Quimius Prixton, newly kind of recently sober, not really Dad, the Virgin Mary, Mrs. Claus, no first name, and Susan Snowflake, who has already melted away due to the utter shock of people being able to voice their opinions. Thank you all so much for joining us here on the X Match game. We do this every holiday season. I'll be returning to the spectral void where I wait for it to become Christmas once again. Thank you all so much for joining us. Good night.
I think my water broke. Can I please come home with someone?
Oh, Jesus. I mean, oh, somebody.
I've got room.
Fuck.
Mm.